You've no doubt gotten to a point where you're bored playing Minecraft, especially if you've been in the world for a few years like I have. You know, you got a few farms, a full kit, got a few nice bases. Well, something I've started to do is go back to my old bases and give them a little bit of a revamp. One of my favourite ideas I had was a huge forge in the Nether. I built this place about 2 years ago and it's long overdue some attention. The first thing I wanted to do was switch out the blocky pad area for some nice looking gangways. Not a bad start, but what else do we need? Well, an area to store all the weapons would be good. I decided to give it a unique design by stacking L-shaped buildings on one another to give it a more fantasy feel, to fit in with the rest of the build. I also gave it some hanging lanterns flowing next to the staircase. I've recently been experimenting with Blockbench, and one of my first models was this cute little forge guy. So we need somewhere to work. How about a magical anvil area? For the anvil area, I decided to go for a circular base, just to break it up a little bit. After finishing the outline, I quickly filled in the circle. With the main areas done, I decided to detail the edges using some chiseled blackstone. For the focus point of the area, I chose to use the classic big anvil design of a regular anvil surrounded with two upside down blackstone stairs. When detailing the area around the anvil, I decided to go for a magic circle-esque area using frog lights, as this is supposed to be kind of like a mystical huge forge. I messed around adding a few little fog lights here and there, just so it isn't just a regular circle, it looks a little bit more fleshed out, a little bit more intricate. And just to add some flair, I decided to make magma-like meteors floating just above him, just to make it look badass when he's forging. I like using my builds as a chance to use blocks that I wouldn't really build too much with. I mean, even though I use quite a lot of magma blocks now, I never did. And they really just add more texture to any kind of area. Building spheres as well is something I always struggled with, but now as I've built these and also the orb in my main base Hadgeman, I've gotten so much better at, and I'm so thankful for it, because they really do just make your world pop more if you're more experienced at building more complex shapes. After finishing the main orbs, I added like a small ring of magma, just to make it look a bit more like a solar system. After the magma cubes were done, I decided to work on a resource area, almost. So if you're going to have a magical forge, you've got to think how the resources are going to get there and all that. And if you wanted to transfer objects and resources quickly, you'd probably use nether portals in a Minecraft world. So I created small little podiums for the items to sit on. later built some portals using obsidian, detailed them with nether brick, and I added purple and magenta glass as the portal frames themselves. I think the designs for the horizontal portals are simple but effective. You know, it's not more than it needs to be, it's not overly detailed. Perfect for the kind of style of build that I do.
I wanted to breathe more life into the area, so I redesigned the frogs to have like a magma and like charcoal look. They kind of remind me a little bit like Kratos from the God of War series. Although they are just a reskin, they also are completely fireproof, like a nether creature would be. Although I was really happy the way the frogs turned out. Another one of my ideas, a forge protector, failed pretty badly. With those changes made, my forge is finally complete. Just a quick overview of what we've done. In here's where we're going to keep all the weapons like armour and whatnot. Just some custom kind of like swords and whatnot there. Made on block bench. Made like a moving Rubik's Cube magic thing. Some lame looking axes and some big swords. Some of these are pretty cool. Like a axe scythe thing. And I also made a sword you can wear on your back, which does actually give you full armour as well, so you're not really missing anything by wearing it. It does about 20 damage just too, so that's okay. All the magma frogs are roaming around. They are completely fireproof as well. Fair warning, if you hit one, they are all going to kill you. So, here's where we put the forge hand. It just kind of sits and chills, but it's got a pretty badass area to work in. Just some storage area there. Fortunately, I can't get rid of the enderman. Just kind of, we're gonna have to be a pest around here. Some kind of magic ore type thing coming through the portal, and some gold. I think that about sums it up. Nothing major, but you know, I think it's definitely a huge improvement on what we had before. That said, hope you enjoyed the video and have a good day.